Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining today's session. My apologies, I was off for a couple of Fridays because I was under the weather and I kind of needed the time to recharge. Now I'm back and fully recharged, and it feels fantastic to be here with all of you. Okay, so I'm going to open this session today. My bad. Again. And I kind of needed the time. Thank you. So let's open this session with an important question. So, have you ever had one of those days where it feels like everything is going against you? Like a proper crap day, you're just minding your business and then bam, things start going south. And one thing led to another, it just keeps on going, keeps on pouring. And you start thinking, it can't possibly go any worse. And it's almost like you dare the universe and it goes, you bet it can. And you haven't seen anything yet. Does this ring a bell? I think we've all been there. We've all experienced something similar. But what do we take away from those moments? What do we take away from those days? Let's say that you're in a morning rush. Your coffee jumps right onto your shirt, the one you just ironed. What do you tell yourself? Maybe, why am I so clumsy? Or, typical, this stuff always happens to me. Take a second right now to think about the last time something messed up your day. What was your go-to thought? That's the focus of today's session. Those everyday words, sayings that slip unnoticed and shape how we see ourselves and the world around us. By the end of today's session, you'll see how changing just a few words here and there can make a huge difference. Let me tell you about one of my experiences. I had that super, super important meeting, one of those days we call a make or break days to add even more pressure on ourselves. But nothing was going right. My alarm was set to the wrong time. The weather was just absolutely terrible. And the top button of my blouse wouldn't hold. It felt like everything was going wrong. And I went, oh my God, I'm going to mess this up. Well, actually, I used a more vivid word. Fine. I used the F word. But hey, I'm human, right? But then I paused and I asked myself, is that really a bad day? Or did it just start off on the wrong foot? And you know what? Just asking myself that question changed how I felt about the whole thing. And I'm sharing this with you today because I think it's a perfect example on how the things we tell ourselves, especially when we're stressed and upset, can change how we see things, can change how we experience things. So if you fancy turning those oh no moments into ha ha moments, let's just do this right now. Okay, so I want you to think of a time when your day wasn't going that great. What were you saying to yourself? What were your thoughts like, supportive or like critical? Think about it. How did those words made you feel at the time? Down or like giving up? Or did they help you find a way out or find a solution? You've got to understand how the mind works. Every single thought, words we have form a blueprint, which means that our mind, body, and spirit work together to make those thoughts and words our reality. That's how we actually function. Let me clarify. If you keep telling yourself, I always mess up under pressure, your whole self, mind, body, and feeling start believing it and make it accurate. The words we say to ourselves, they aren't just words. They're tools that shape your experiences, that shape our experiences. Every thought we have affects our bodies and how we feel. think about it. Have you ever felt anxious about just thinking about a day ahead? That's the magic of your thoughts working on your body and emotions. And here's where you need to pay attention. Our mind learns from what we keep telling ourselves. Keep repeating something, and your mind takes it as the truth. Understand that the mind listens to two main things: the picture we create and imagine in our heads, and the words we whisper to ourselves. Change your inner talk from "I can't do this" to "I've got this." And you're literally telling your mind to take a different path. Look, how we feel about anything at any given moment is deeply connected to our chosen words. Use words that limit you and you'll feel limited. Use phrases that empower you and you open up new possibilities, opportunities. Imagine if you could go back and change those words. Think about how your experience would have been different. Today is more than just about learning. It's about changing the way we talk to ourselves. Because when you do that, you're not just changing words, you're changing your whole world. I want you to grab this idea and let's see together how it changes everything around you. Okay, now let's look at some words we use every day, like always, never, should, must. These words carry an enormous weight of pressure and expectation. I want us all to do an exercise together. So whether you watching the replay or you're live here with me, if you're live with me, well, awesome, you're doing fantastically. And if you're watching the replay, type #replay and participate, immerse yourself fully to this experience. Okay? So gently close your eye, just do it. There's no hold back here. This is for your own development. So just go with it. Now, imagine you keep hearing that voice in your head saying, I should always be on top of everything. I must never let anyone down. Heavy, right? Feels like a backpack full of rock you're carrying around. Now imagine setting that heavy backpack down and replace those words with something lighter. I choose to, I can, it's okay if. Notice how your shoulders relax. Notice how a sense of calm replaces the tension. Feels different. You feel different, right? Let me share a story about a client of mine, Lily. Lily was a perfectionist driven by shoulds and must, and she came to me feeling overwhelmed and burnout. And we worked together on changing her inner dialogue. She started saying, I can do this, instead of I must get this right. This slight shift in her words changed her attitude significantly. She started to approach her task with more confidence and less anxiety. It was no longer about pressure, but about possibilities and personal choice. Now open your eyes and think about this for a second. What should and must are you carrying in your backpack? How can you transform them into words that empower you and liberate you? Now let's play a game together, a game that I call the pancake flip phrase. I'm going to need you to participate, so please don't shy away. Don't leave me hanging here. Just participate, please, okay? So let me see. Thank you, Nayo, for being with me. Hopefully there's other people, and do participate. All of you, please do that for yourself. Okay, this game is all about turning those can'ts and don'ts we use in our daily conversation into something more uplifting. Imagine you're faced with something new and that nagging voice in your head goes, I can't do this. Now let's flip that. How about we change it to could be interesting to learn something new? Feels different, right? Okay, so let's try a few more. And the more creative and the more fun your answers are, the better. So let's just have some fun with it. Just put your answers, your ideas in the chat. Let's just roll with it. How about I don't like mornings? Any ideas for a positive flip? What do you think? I'm thinking personally, each morning is like a reset. What do you think of that? Unfortunately, for some reason, the chat is slowed down, so I can't see your answers, but I'm hoping for yourself that you are participating. Okay. You see, it's all about tweaking our perspective. By changing our words, we set ourselves up for a more positive way of thinking and create new opportunities for ourselves. Oh, here's a fun one. I can't dance. Let's flip that to I have my own unique moves. You see, it's not about being right or perfect. It's about embracing and making it exciting to the mind. By flipping can't to can and don't to do, we actually training our brain to see the glass half full and not half empty. It's simple yet powerful. From now on, whenever you find yourself slipping into cons, don'ts, remember this game. Flip the script like a pancake. Then watch how it flips your mood too. Understand that even small changes can lead to massive shift in how we approach challenges. Now, let's focus on two small words with a massive impact. Just and try. Just makes our statement seems less important. Try implies a lack of commitment. It's like you're not really backing what you say. It's like we're not backing what we're saying. Instead of going, I'll just try, let's switch that to I'll do it. Take a second and feel the difference. It's about being confident and determined. Let's say it together on a count of 3, yeah? I'll do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'll do it. It's a better way to approach your goals. It's empowering. Let's say you're presenting a successful project at a team meeting. You start real strong, but then you say, I did a good job, but I could have done better. In that moment, you undercut your own success. But is like a barrier diminishing your achievement. Now, think about a goal you've been longing to achieve. How often have you said, I wish I could learn a new skill, yet remain passive? Wish create a gap between desire and action, a barrier to progress. I want you to think about how many times you've used but and wish in the same sentence. Understand that these words introduce doubt and inaction. See the pattern here, because understanding this is the first step towards change. Actually, understanding in general is the first step towards change. Transform but into end. This allows you to acknowledge your achievement while recognizing the potential for growth. Replace wish with will. This switches you from passive mode to an active one. Take control. Move forward. So the next time you're tempted to say but, rephrase it. I did a good job and I know I can improve even more. Replace I wish with I will. Choose control and power. Empower yourself. And it will open doors to positive outcomes. Understand that the key to resilience, managing emotions, success resides in the conversations we have with ourselves. Change that conversation, you'll change how you experience life itself. Okay, we'll slowly move to the transformative part of this session and focus on rewiring, recoding your mind for shift. But before we do that, let's quickly highlight what we've learned today. First, self-talk's power. Changing I can't to I can. Reshape our reality. That's what it does. It reshapes our reality. Words matter. Small shifts in words like should to choose to can lift burdens and open new paths. Positive flips, turning negative into positive, changes our perspective. And finally, the fourth one, active choices. Replace but with and in all the conversation you have, even with others. That will help you come across as less competitive and more confident. Replace wish with will for empowerment and leadership. I want you to keep these in mind as we're making these changes on a subconscious level. Let's tap into the power of your subconscious mind and explore its remarkable ability to transform thoughts into reality. Recall for a second our earlier visualization of carrying a heavy backpack filled with shoes and must. Feel how those words weighed you down. And then the lightness when you replace them with empowering phrases like I choose, I can, it's okay if. This vivid experience illustrates your mind's incredible power to shift from pressure to tranquility. Understand that my intention here is to empower you with the words you speak to yourself and others, opening up possibilities and improving your life experience. So if you're ready to change, I have a gift for you, something extremely special today. I will leave a link in the comment section below. To access the transformative part of this session, I made it a hypnotic audio recording designed to help you reset your mindset for growth and satisfaction. You'll have a full access for free for the whole week. And understand this. This has never been done before. This is your opportunity for change. No excuses. You're now equipped with powerful tools to shape your words, thoughts, beliefs, and destiny. As we bring this session to a close, remember the changes have already begun. And those changes are for a lifetime. Go beyond that and listen to the audio to rewire your mind. Click the link in the comment section below so there's no returning to what was. Make that shift. Turn challenges into opportunities and self-doubt into self-empowerment. Embrace the I can and I will in your daily language and see the transformation unfold just before you. Remember my client's story, Lily's story, and know that, like her, you can change your story simply by changing your words. You've started a powerful shift today. Keep nurturing your growth. You have the power to shape your reality and become the 2.0 version of yourself. I'm very grateful to all of you for joining today's session and for also watching the replay if that's the case. And share your comments and insights because your voice matters. You matter. And you can always inspire others. Thanks a lot, Nayo, for being around and for putting comments in the chat. I'll go back to you in a minute. Listen to the audio even later today, over the weekend, and as often as you want over the next 7 days. Immerse yourself fully in this transformation. This is my gift to you. Go towards a brighter, more fulfilling future with every word you speak. Remember, your growth, your well-being are just a decision away, and that decision is yours to make, always. See you next Friday. I'm sending much love your way, loads of hugs, and have a beautiful weekend. Bye for now.